Hey there, my friends. Imagine one day you woke up and you look in the mirror and you realize, oh my goodness, I am my fursona. And you look around the world and everybody is their fursona there. What's the first thing that you would do? Hey there, my friends. Imagine one day you woke up and you look in the mirror and you realize...
G'day fellow creatures of the internet, this is Mouse here, and subscribe to Argonian here on YouTube, and I'm an ambassador of Black Marsh, Bruzo Dragonius. So, I just wanted to answer this question of Milo of saying, of me waking up as my persona, and I see someone else is their personas as well. I just wanted to, I can't really explain. I need more than 10 minutes to explain this sort of answer because TikTok only allows me 10 minutes. So maybe I might have to, put this on probably an extended video on YouTube, or just have to make 2 sets or whatever. So anyway, first thing first, I wake up with my persona. I would have just think, well, I would literally be like, looking in the mirror, and I must say, oh my freaking God. I am no longer human. Followed by, oh my gosh, my entire human suit is completely off after that many years. Either that, or I'd be feeling like that I've been either in one big coma. Like, I would be literally dreaming and all that kind of stuff. But to add the stipulation of me going outside, or even in my very next fur meet as an actual Argonian. Oh, I am an actual Argonian, but completely out of my human suit and all that kind of stuff, and seeing my friends as their personas, I'll be like, by the gods. I would be like in literally a lot of wow, because I would have think, well, am I on another planet? Am I, which may be the case, I would be very, very confused, but at the same time, very happy and all that kind of stuff. Because I'm finally an Argonian. And I am an Argonian. But I am no longer a human being. I would be in absolute shock, to be honest. And not only that, but I would be so happy that all those animals that are my friends, and I'm talking about Labradors, Dutchies, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, sure, there's humans and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, there is humans in this world as well, because not all my friends are their personas. Hell, I have some human friends as well that are non-furry. And I would have either, for one, make a test on my powers and all that kind of stuff, of my biological powers. I would, I don't know, walk outside, test my fire breath, my unrelenting force, like, for instance, my fursuit da. I'm not going to, shout that, because of the fact being is that I don't want to blow this phone or blow anything out of me, and even though I'm indoors and all that kind of stuff, I mean, the fursuit da is just basically, I don't want to, break every single thing in this room and all that kind of stuff. I would literally just go into the nearest creek and probably have a swim just to cool off and all that kind of stuff and go in the water. But then there's this thing, because of the fact being is that maybe that I need to go and hide somewhere and all that kind of stuff, because of the fact being is that people might see me as a freak and all that kind of stuff, but I don't really care about with all the humans and all that kind of stuff. But what if, for instance, that they see me and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, I would be very, very happy that I am my being this actual Argonian, or being the Argonian that I am now, and not someone with a mask on. I'd be a bit iffy on who I'm going to trust, and that is like, I would be thinking, well, who I'm going to trust? Am I going to be in a zoo or something like that, And I know for sure that, yeah, there's like some humanity, knowing that all my friends that are furries and all that kind of stuff, that are anthropomorphic animals, that are just going to get the same treatment by the humans and all that kind of stuff. It'll be like X-Men. But the thing about it is that, well, I don't know who I'm going to trust, because there's a lot of haters of furries and all that kind of stuff. And if every single furry that their persona, I don't know who to trust. I probably would trust my furry friends and all that kind of stuff. Maybe that we might need to have a bit of a community or whatever, just somewhere. I don't know. And I'm just saying this in the most realistic sort of thing and all that kind of stuff, Sure, I'd be really happy and all that kind of stuff. Maybe if the humans would end up trusting me and all that kind of stuff, maybe that I would realize my dream and put together this superhero team that I always wanted to do, Maybe that's like in that comic and that I'm working in, that I'm collaborating with some other artist. Maybe that would be the premise of the story, is that I probably would go around and look for other Argonians, other reptilians and all that kind of stuff, and put together a bit of a vigilante team that fights evil and all that kind of stuff, that like the Ninja Turtles, just like what I did explain in the comic, And that is what I really wanted to do, because there's too much evil and corruption in this world, and for some reason, there need to be someone that stops it, and there would be this kind of evil that not even the police would be able to stop it, What if, for instance, that the whole government is on the hunting for us, not only to imprison us and cause genocide amongst the furries, and especially Argonians and all that kind of stuff, backing Nern, and I mean by the elves, I may add. That's why that I am what I am with against the elves and all that. But what if I end up getting hunted down by my own government? What if my friends in the US are getting hunted down by the US government and being completely kidnapped and being experimented on in Area 51? What if, for instance, that the US government would want to hunt me down and know who I actually am and trying to capture me and experiment on my DNA, just drain me of my own blood and actually weaponize my DNA, the Argonian DNA. That probably would end up making it as a weapon. They might just clone me without my consent and make some sort of super soldier from my DNA, which is I'm against, because of the fact being is, what if they end up making an evil version of me with my DNA that literally kills innocent people. And that would possibly happen and all that kind of stuff. Yes, I would be very happy and all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, I would be scared. And for that reason, maybe being a human, in this human disguise that I am, is not so bad, you know. Even though that I love being an Argonian, but sometimes that is the reason why that I would be in my human disguise in public, except for furcons and all that kind of stuff, where I'm just out of my human suit. So that is my question. I mean, that is my answer to this question that of Milo or that therapy dog or whatever his name is to that question and all that kind of stuff. And I just find it a very really, really good question and all that kind of stuff of waking up in a world full of furries as my persona and my friends are their personas. Even though that not all of my friends, of course, are furries. So yes, there are bound to be humans and all that kind of stuff there as well. So what? I'm just curious. Maybe if you want, maybe you could just type down in the comments of your own answer to this, or better yet, I'll probably plug Milo's YouTube and all that kind of stuff in this video, and I think that would be a very good idea. I don't really have any much effort on, you know, with some ideas of videos and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just curious. What about you? What would be your answer to this question as well, of waking up as your persona, and you notice that your other friends are their personas as well. I'm just trying to, you know, be creative and all that kind of stuff. And Milo, if you're watching this, consider this as a bit of a collaboration and all that kind of stuff via TikTok. So, anyway, the usual stuff. If you do like this video, make sure you smash that like button, and just to show me. Also, if you do like this content, why not considering subscribing to this channel? Because even though that it may not be a big thing that you would do, but it would do a hell of a lot for me as a content creator, so I can have my channel to just climb up and all that kind of stuff, just to grow as a content creator. You would help me do that as well. Also, my usual TikTok and other social medias, and also the ways to support me financially is on the description down below. If you have subscribed already and all that, make sure that you can, why not, press the bell icon and turn notifications on, so you will be the first one to know. And it would literally get more awareness to me as a content creator. Even though I'm really happy to entertain you and the others and all that kind of stuff. What else? Also, thank you for watching this short video, as I really do appreciate it. It's something that I would, you know, like to do and all that kind of stuff. You're all amazing. Thank you for watching this into the end, and thank you to my new subscribers and supporters of this channel. I'm just going to wrap it up by saying I love yous. You're all amazing. You know, I'm just giving you all a chance to be creative as well, because that's what we furries are. And until next time, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, or whatever you celebrate, whether it's Ramadan or Hanukkah. I just try to be inclusive. And as always, until next time, may peace guide you all. Bye for now.